They say that in today's day and age, money is the most important thing in the world. So it therefore comes with it that we should know how to manage it better. And that is what we will learn in today's video. But before anything else, welcome to the Pocket Investing channel, where the world of finance and investing is made the easiest. Number 1. Monitoring. Most of us love shopping. I mean, who doesn't, right? And we sometimes buy things that we think are affordable and cheap, so we don't keep track of it since we know that it isn't expensive. But the biggest mistake is that we tend to buy a lot of small buys and it leads to overspending. So to avoid these situations, you have to start monitoring your expenses. What you can do is collect the receipts and record your transactions in a notebook while classifying them. And by doing this, you can find situations where you struggle to control your expenses. Number 2. Budgeting. Writing down every purchase, computing all your spending, and ensuring all is balanced. Well, if you think about it, is a lot of work. And you cannot make this as an excuse if you have a really bad relationship with money. Always remember that having a budget is really important because it will limit and control our spending. Plus, it's really easy to do and it doesn't take up too much of your time. For example, you would get 50% of your salary each month for all the bills and groceries. Then maybe if you want to go a little shopping for yourself, you might get let's say 30% of it. Concentrate on the impact that budgeting will have on your life rather than the method for creating one. Number 3. Make the most of your money. We tend to go to different shops to compare the things that we want, and by doing this, it helps us see which item has the cheapest and most affordable price, because of course, we want to make the most of our money. Why would we purchase an expensive item when we can get it at a different store with a cheaper price, right? When possible, search for special offers, vouchers, and less expensive alternatives. Number 4. It takes time to budget properly. You might not be familiar with thinking long-term and delaying spending until you are able to pay them at first. The further you include these practices into your everyday routine, the simpler it will become to handle your expenses. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and like this video to not miss out on upcoming videos. Number 5. Overspending your credit card. The deadliest opponent of a reckless spender is a credit card. You don't think about how you'll manage to pay the bill if you are low on cash. You just reach for your credit cards. For example, you really want to buy that particular bag, but you cannot pay it in cash. Instead, you just swipe your card to get it paid. Avoid using your credit cards to make unaffordable expenses, especially of things you don't actually need. Number 6. Utilize the plan. So I mentioned earlier about making a budget, which means you have to utilize it. Otherwise, it would be pointless. To assist in directing your purchases, go back to it frequently during the month. Whenever you buy something aside from your monthly cost and bills, always take note of it and modify it in your plan. You should be capable of determining your monthly spending capacity at any specific point, taking into account any unpaid bills. Number 7. Limiting your spending. The money that remains after reducing spending from earnings is a crucial component of your budget. When you have extra money, you can use it for yourself, like going to the salon, getting your nails done, shopping, or watching a movie. Again, I would like to put an emphasis on this. Do this only if you have extra money, because I know a lot of you always overspending on shopping. You can't spend it all at once since it won't be a lot and it needs to last for the entire month. Be sure that any large expenses won't conflict with any other plans you have. Number 8. Don't purchase immediately. Your capacity to postpone pleasure can greatly improve your money management skills. You can provide yourself extra time to decide whether a big transaction is important and to check prices by delaying it instead of skipping other crucial necessities or charging it to your bank. You can escape interest payment on the transaction by building up savings instead of using credit. Additionally, you avoid the multiple penalties of skipping those payments if you save money instead of giving up responsibilities or bills. And that ends today's video. We hope you learned something today that you can apply wherever you may be. And as always, see you on our next content.